Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I don't know what Vlogmas day this is, but it'll say it in the title or whatever. But I actually did not vlog yesterday, and it's because I spent majority of my day doing makeup work, and then I had to go to work yesterday. Y'all, my job, I've had it. Okay, I was so annoyed yesterday that I gave my shift up today. Like, I don't go to work today because I need another break, and like, I've been gone for so long. It's like, why do I need a break already? But I'll explain that to you guys later. But yeah, I didn't vlog yesterday, and initially what I was going to do, because I know from yesterday's vlog I did not get that much footage, so I was going to combine yesterday's vlog with the footage that I get today, but I decided against it. I want all of my Vlogmas videos to consist of only one day, regardless of how much footage I get, because you know, there are going to be days that I really just don't do nothing, especially with the semester coming to an end and everybody's about to go home, and I'm about to be in Delaware by myself for the most part, basically. So I'm gonna do, as long as I get 10 minutes worth of footage, I'm gonna post that vlog regardless. I hope you guys are okay with that. But you guys tell, like, every time I say that I don't post because I don't do nothing, you guys say, just pick up the camera, it doesn't matter, we just want to see you, blah blah blah. So I hope you guys are okay with that. My fault, y'all, my camera battery died, so I had to change it. But it's currently 2:24, it's Friday. I don't go to work today because I gave my shift up because they had me very messed up, y'all. So I'm spending all day doing makeup work because I need to get this done, because it's not stressing me out, but I'm just mad that I have to do it. Like, I'm so annoyed with it. But I'm also gonna come on and put up my Christmas tree today on the vlog so we can have it for the entire month of December. I was saying, not yesterday, but in yesterday's vlog, by the time you guys see this, I was saying how with the money that I spent on this Christmas tree, I don't care how early I'm putting it up, I'm gonna get my money's worth. Okay, we're gonna have this thing up till January 31st. okay, is there even 31 days in January? I don't know, but I never even formally showed you guys everything that I got. I just showed you guys the shopping cart, so I'm also going to show you guys that now. So again, this is the little area I decided to put the Christmas tree in. When you're standing from my living room area, this is what you see. So I actually want to put the tree right here rather than over here. So I'm just going to like flip all of this, put all this stuff over here. But actually, when I'm done with the entire area, I might move all of this somewhere else, period. And I just want to make this the designated Christmas area, okay? So let's start off with my Christmas tree. This is the tree I got. I got it from Big Lots, in case you guys didn't watch yesterday's video. It is a 6-foot Christmas tree, and it already comes with the lights on. Now, I don't know if I explained this, but the reason I got this tree instead, this was $45. Dollar Tree or Dollar General had white 6-feet Christmas trees for, I want to say, $30, and then the green ones for $40. So this was a little more expensive. And then when I picked out my ornaments and all that, I wanted to wind up getting a white Christmas tree instead, but I didn't know how the white was going to look on my white walls, so I opted for the green one instead, and hopefully the ornaments still look nice and all that on it. But anyways, I was gonna just wait and go and get the one from Dollar General since it was cheaper, but this one comes with the lights on already, so it saves me from having to buy the lights, which would have winded up being an extra $5 anyways, still be $45. So I was like, all right, let me just get this. So that's my tree. These are the ornaments I got for the tree. I wanted to do rose gold, y'all, but they did not have rose gold, so I'm like, let me do something different, because I don't do blue anything. Wow, this one has a dent in it, but I don't do blue anything. So I was like, let's just be different. So like in the store, I was holding the ornaments up against the green tree, and they even had like green trees like outside of the box for us to see, and I was like, I don't think it would look that bad. And if you think about it, like, most people get real Christmas trees, like, this is plastic. People get real Christmas trees and do all different types of colors, so I'm like, it won't be that bad. So those are the ornaments I got. I got this big bow that I'm gonna just put on my door. I got this happy holidays sign. Hold up. This happy holidays sign that I'm gonna hang somewhere next to the tree. Or if it doesn't look right, I'll probably wind up putting it on the door instead of the bow. I haven't decided yet. We'll see how that goes. I got a star for the top of the tree. I got this for the tree. I honestly feel like a Christmas tree isn't complete without this. Like, it just looks so plain. So I got this. And then something really cute that I want to do. I actually left the gift wrapping paper in my car, but I bought some like this color blue gift wrapping paper, and then I got the matching bows, and I'm just gonna wrap random boxes and put them under the tree. It's not gonna be any gifts in the boxes, it's just for the aesthetic, for the look of it. And then lastly, I got this skirt, but I got the skirt from Home Goods because they only had red skirts at they only had red skirts at Big Lots, and with my color scheme, red would have just clashed. They did have one white skirt, but it was $24. I'm not paying $24 for a Christmas skirt. So I went to Home Goods and got this white one for $10. Okay, okay. Y'all, so y'all see how I was about to put these ornaments on my tree? They don't have any strings to put the ornaments on. What? How are you supposed to hang these ornaments? Like, I'm about to take these back because guess who don't got time? Me. I'll be back. So I winded up finding the gift wrap. This is what I was going to use to wrap the presents under the tree, but I'm here to show you guys how much of a joke this is not, because how am I supposed to put these dang on ornaments on my tree? So now I'm taking everything that I bought this blue theme just in case there's not another one of these for me to exchange with, and I'm gonna be so mad because like I have my whole concept mapped out and these ornaments are full. Like, yo, so I'm looking at all of their ornaments and it seems like that's a thing. Like, none of their ornaments have the string. So like, am I supposed to buy that separately? Like, I don't understand. And they don't have any more of the blue ones, so I don't know what I'm gonna do, y'all. So these silver ones have it, but all silver is so whack. Like, there's no color in that. But like, a lot of theirs don't have, these have them, but like a lot of the ones that came in the container that mine did don't have strings. So like, is there something for me to buy the strings or what? Wow, guys, so I found it. They definitely have ornament hooks, which is so dumb to me. Like, I never heard of no ornaments without the strings on them already. But I'm gonna just hit the green one since my tree is green and it'll go, and it's only $1, but I'm just mad I had to come all the way back over here for this. Like, so I'm back in my apartment and I cannot believe that just happened. Like, in all of my 20 years of decorating Christmas trees, yes, I was decorating Christmas trees when I was 1, I'm lying, but in all my years of decorating Christmas trees, I've never had to buy no hooks separately. And yo, if I wasn't vlogging, I'm be honest, I wasn't going back today. I was probably gonna go on Monday when I was already out because I had class. But being that I'm vlogging and I already started decorating the tree for the vlog, I have to finish, can't half do it. So here we go. All right, you guys, so this is my completed tree. It looks so cute. Oh my god. And then when I get the little boxes down there, my little fake presents, it's gonna be even cuter. And the happy holidays looks great. Maybe I might get like a little white stocking to go under it and to fill in that blank wall. I don't know, but yes, it came together so nice, y'all, even after my little technical difficulties. So you guys know how I broke my camera tripod the other day, so I went to Five Below with Trinae, and not today, whenever she was last in the vlog, and they had a smartphone tripod, but this is exactly what my old tripod looked like, as far as like the little screw thing, and you just screw it to the bottom of the camera. I don't know how you're supposed to put this on your phone unless it comes with that little clamp. But anyways, I bought this for my camera, but I wasn't sure if it was going to fit, so I'm about to try it out now, and hopefully it does fit, because y'all, this vlogging with my hands, it ain't it. So you guys, the tripod works, but my only thing is I don't think it's as sturdy as my other one was. Like, this red part that you hold it with just feels very cheap and wobbly. But as far as me being able to like hold the camera really far out and get steady shots, it's gonna serve its purpose. But yeah, I actually just finished editing tomorrow's vlog because tomorrow's the first day of Vlogmas, and I don't have an intro, y'all. I say this in the first Vlogmas episode. I don't know if I want to just use my intro from last year or just make one of my regular intros where it's just words for real. It's not really like me acting or anything, but I told you guys that I was about to do some work when I last ended the last clip, but I didn't do work. After I finished my Christmas tree, I got hungry, so I cooked, and I should have vlogged that. See, this is where I start messing up in Vlogmas early, y'all, because it's what, 7:30 now, and I'm not doing nothing for the rest of the night, so like I need to be vlogging everything. I should have vlogged when I cooked. I fried fish, fries, and some scallops. I've never made scallops before, so this is my first time, and I really should have just vlogged it, because now what? But now it's time for dessert. I got me a strawberry shortcake ice cream, and I'm about to really start doing my homework. So I know I'm in the same spot as last clip, just with a different shirt on, but I was very productive these past few hours. I dwindled down, got myself ready for bed, did some homework, and now I don't got that much more work I gotta do for the weekend. But in the midst of all of this, I was also having a little debate on Instagram. If you guys follow me, you guys probably seen it, maybe even participated. If you're not following me, you missed out. But let me tell you guys how it even like came about. So I don't know if I mentioned this in the last clip, but like I've watched all of my YouTubers that I watched all their videos, so there's nothing on YouTube for me to watch. So I was just bored when I should have been doing homework, but I was bored. So I came across some couple's video. It was a husband tag. So I was just watching it, and she had said that they've been together for 5 years, married for 2, which means they got married or engaged, whatever, when they was only together for 3 years. And I was like, dang, like 3 years was pretty fast. To each its own. I feel like 3 years is pretty fast to be getting married. That's just that. So that led me to asking the question on Instagram: how long do you think is too long to be together and not married? So I'm just gonna go through I reposted some people's responses, and I was responding back how I felt today, responses or whatever. But I deleted the initial post because I was getting too many responses and it was getting annoying. So I had somebody say 3 years. I was like, really? With the hand on chin emoji. Somebody was like, 5 years is the max in my book, LOL. And I was like, imagine dating someone since you were 16. Do you think y'all are ready to be married by 21? So then somebody else was like 5+ years, and I was like, everybody's minimum is 5 years. Interesting. Then somebody said 7 years, 7+ years. I was like, I think that's reasonable. And then somebody else said, LOL, whenever y'all are ready. And I was like, this is the one. Y'all need, well, I'm gonna say we need to stop putting time limits on our relationship, y'all. So then somebody else gonna say 20 years, and obviously 20 years is a long time. So that led me to a new question. If you're with a person longer than you feel is acceptable without being married or engaged, are you leaving? So by that I meant whatever you answered to the first question. Let's say you felt 5 years. We're gonna say 5 because a lot of people were saying 5. So if the person you are with does not propose to you and y'all been together for 5 years, are you leaving that person because they did not propose to you? That's what that question meant. Before I deleted the initial poll, yes was winning, but it was a 2-part question. It was the poll, and then you had a section to write why or why not. So somebody responds, they're like, yes, because we aren't on the same page and I'm wasting my time. So then I proceed to respond to the person. The fact that you're willing to leave somebody you've been in a relationship with for years because they won't propose to you, or because they haven't proposed to you yet, you've wasted your own time. We're gonna leave it at that. So then that leads me to my next question that I don't have up anymore because nobody responded to it, because nobody could respond to it. So I asked, what was the difference between being in a relationship for 5 years and not being married, and being engaged for 5 years and not being married? So people were just kept saying like, oh, I don't want to be engaged for more than 2 years, or like if it's for financial reasons, I understand, blah blah blah. Because the second part of the question was, do you have a problem being engaged for an extended period of time? That's the part of the question everybody was responding to. Nobody was able to tell me the difference between being in a relationship and not married versus being engaged and not married. Why? Because people are comfortable being engaged and not married, but are so uncomfortable with being in a relationship for a long period of time and not married. And I personally feel like people feel some type of way about that, not even because it's how they feel, but it's more so of a how people view them kind of thing. Like, let's face it, if you're in a relationship with the same guy for 10 years, everybody's gonna be looking at you like, yo, you've been with this guy for 10 years and he hasn't proposed to you. Like, what are you doing? Why are you still with him? Why hasn't he proposed? But you're still in that relationship, so clearly it doesn't bother you as much. What bothers you is what other people are saying, and I feel like that's why a lot of people were saying that they would leave. But this is just a like chat with me kind of thing, so y'all can leave y'all opinions in the comments if you weren't able to join the discussion on my Instagram. But so then my next question was, what difference does it make being married? What changes in the relationship? Not including the whole what's yours is mine, what's mine is yours thing. So what I meant by that is, that was kind of me saying, why do you want to get married? Like, what differs your relationship from the moment you get married to before you was even engaged? Like, what changed about your relationship? Does he buy you more things? Do you guys go on more dates? Things like that. What changes? And ultimately, I feel like nothing should change. Like, it's not really a difference. The only difference is that piece of paper that bonds you, that, I don't know if that's the word I'm looking for, that piece of paper that says y'all married, and the fact that that is now your husband or wife. That is the only difference in a relationship. The way you guys treat each other, the way you guys act towards each other, nothing else should really change. So it's like, it's really just a title if you think about it. So somebody proceeds to respond and says, the ability to go there and make it permanent if you don't believe in divorce. I'm not exactly sure what that person was trying to say, but what I responded back was, why do you have to be married for the relationship to be permanent? People get divorced every day. Just because you're married does not mean it's permanent. Does not mean it'll last long. You can be in a relationship for 10 years straight. You can be in a relationship for 5 years. As soon as y'all get married, you get divorced 2 years later. Why? Because you didn't really know the person. You was too busy worried about, oh, we've been in a relationship for 5 years and you still ain't proposed, rather than, we've been in a relationship for 5 years, do I know you? You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm about to get my bag. Here I go about to preach, but that was that question. Then the question that I asked, what's the difference between being married, blah, blah, blah. Somebody goes and responds, marriage is just a legal bond. It shouldn't change anything except rights and obligations. So my response to that was, keeping this definition in mind, a lot of you are willing to end a 5+ year relationship because you don't have a ring to show for it, or access to your significant other's belongings. Sounds foolish, doesn't it? Marriage doesn't change or define a relationship. And that was the main thing I was trying to get across with this whole thing. Like, I feel like some people took it as me saying, oh, don't get married. Getting married is pointless. It's just a title. Or why everybody want to get married? I don't care if you want to get married. If you want to get married, get married. My problem comes in when you... Alright. Y'all want marriage for, say, commitment. For that person to be yours and yours only, when marriage will not determine that. Because people cheat inside their marriage all the time, you know? People are faithful in relationships all the time. Like, marriage, it just does not define these things. But you're willing to throw all of that away because they don't want to marry you. How do you expect them to marry you if you're willing to give up that easily? Like, you want commitment, but you can't even be committed without a ring. Like, I don't know if that's making sense. I can't get what I'm trying to get out of my head, but y'all, I just wanted to share that with y'all as a way to end this day's Vlogmas off. Chat with me in the comments. Let me know what you think. Again, if you haven't already, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram so you don't miss out on more, you know, little things like this that I do on my story. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you in tomorrow's vlog. Bye, guys.